Warning: the video you are about to watch is known as an Epicsode. This means several episodes worth of time have been put into a single video. Prepare yourself for time lapses and building on an enormous scale. If you enjoy this Epicsode, show your support for what quixQuery does by leaving a like. Thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode here in my single-player Mesa-fied world. And we are in the Mesa biome today because we are gathering some materials together. And I noticed something while I was doing this, something that I'm not sure I had ever noticed before, but that's that red sandstone does not occur naturally in any biome, because red sand only occurs naturally in the Mesa biomes, but red sandstone does not. And anywhere I dig down underneath the sand, the sand is just one layer thick, and underneath that is just orange clay. And I'm not sure if this is a mistake from Mojang or what, but either way, there is no way to obtain red sandstone other than by crafting it in a square like this. So we are going to need a lot of red sand in order to get together all of the red sandstone required for this project that I'm going to be doing. So what you may or may not have known is that this place right here where I'm gathering up all this sandstone is right next to my base. And I've been doing this for the past several episodes to clear up all the space for this massive build that we will be doing in today's episode. And if we just pop up right over here, we can see that this is actually the massive hill right here next to our house over there. And so eventually this whole entire hill is going to come down. I'm going to do that in a time lapse, but we have actually cleared out most of this hill, and popping up to the top right here will reveal this. Dun dun dun. It used to come all the way up and then over and down right there, and we have cleared out almost the entire thing thanks to our boogie finder right there and some other tools, including our mending shovel that we found in the End City. Oh yeah, squid fishing. Dun dun dun. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It was pretty cool. Enderman teleporting away. So I figured it's probably about time to tell you what on earth I have planned for this project. And so I've been measuring out the stuff and putting down a very basic layout right here. And so what we have is we're going to be doing a pyramid, and so each of these layers is going to be 2 high, and then it's going to come up over, and then from there it'll come up an additional 2 layers and so on and so forth, up to the top, right? But we need lighting on that, and so what I'm planning is I'm going to be using some magma blocks as a lighting with some red sand in the middle, on each of these layers. And so in order to do that, I'm going to, because of a glitch with magma blocks, where if they are away from the light source over time, they will actually lose the light that they lose the light that they have. And because of that, what we are going to do is we are going to keep torches underneath of them. And so we're going to have like an inner pyramid and an outer pyramid, and so that the inside of this pyramid right here will be able to have like a clean roof and stuff, and not just see like the underside magma blocks and red sandstone and other stuff like that. So yeah, and we will get started on the inner pyramid and do some more time lapsing. Oh yeah. Oh, so close. Anyway, we can see now that the entire structure has been built. However, there's still a lot of stuff to do, including the floor. Mostly, the stuff that we have left to do is interior. And so we're going to come in here and see how big and massive this thing is, but it is going to become even more big and massive. And that is because we are going to add, well, first we're going to add a staircase up into here. And the next thing that we're going to add is we are going to actually dig this down several layers to make it feel a little more spacious, if that makes sense. So we're going to do some more work on the inside. Woohoo! Okay, so we can sort of see some of the stuff that's gone on in the interior here so far. I have made the floor successful, and it's just kind of a scattered pattern between the red and regular sandstones. And we can see along all the outside we have a bunch of different sandstone pillars, and I'm thinking that we'll probably add maybe some chiseled sandstone or something. Somewhere in those. I'm not entirely sure where, but something else I want to do, at some point we'll have a proper entrance here, and we'll have some sandstone stairs and other stuff like that. You know, let's make some of those right now. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, and we will have, let's see if we can do this on camera. So we have our basic entrance, and maybe we want, oh, it's night. We'll be back here shortly. So originally I was thinking to have a staircase up like this a couple blocks, but then I realized that that is just like an absolute massive distance down, and so I don't think that's quite what I want to do. But I still want to do a staircase right here, and we have taken into account right here the fact that the terraforming is going to end up being a block higher than the outside is currently. And so what we can do is, like, somewhere right in here or so, we can start building up a staircase, if I can place stairs properly. There we go. Awesome. And build this up to the proper height. And once we get there, no, don't place stairs like that. Then we can just go straight across. Doon, 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 doon. Awesome. Let's actually, how do I want to do this? That. Let's just take those two. This one will then be one of those, and we grab this one and bring it right back to there. Awesome. That looks great. And let's actually try switching these out for the red sandstone stairs and see how that works with the floor, if I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad, honestly. For a main entrance especially, it's not horrible. I might switch it back at some point, but for now, we are going to build these pillars up, and the other thing that I wanted to do is have multiple layers to this, this whole desert pyramid thing. And so this will actually go down in more layers, and we'll have a beacon in the center here that will shine up right through that hole that we left in the center there. And so with that, in order to access the other layers, what we're going to do is we are going to dig down in each of these spots and staircase down here. And so if we bring our stairs out and bring those down some more, we can kind of start to get a feel. for what my idea is here. And so we'll have these pillars going all the way up to the ceiling. If I can complete all those. Awesome. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area. It might just end up being a wall. I don't know yet. I think it might just end up being a wall because that doesn't look very good with the thing there. But we'll have the pillar going up on either side of this staircase, and on either side of this staircase we'll have pillars as well, but this one will be going down into another little layer. And from there we'll go down an additional, we'll have like a hallway of sorts going around right here, and go down an additional 3 once we are around this pillar again, right where this staircase was. And so from here, let's just start to dig out a few of these blocks, and we can see that this will just come down straight to the next layer. And that will be super cool in my mind, but that's a lot of work, and we are not going to be finishing the second floor today. For right now, I just want to get this main hallway around here finished, and all of the staircases leading down to the next level. Other than that, I am almost done with this interior. I need to figure out some way to light this up, and the torches could go well with this if they're done neatly, because if they're not done neatly, then they just look messy like they do right now. So we are going to work on some more of the interior and get back, and then we are going to do a terraforming time lapse, which is going to be pretty cool, where we terraform all around the outside here and make it look much more natural and slope this hill out and a bunch of stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. So we have the interior done for today's episode, and so what I have done is I have moved our floor up a half slab because I did not want to deal with lighting closer to the middle and around in these darker spots. And so I just put torches on the pillars, which actually does not, it goes fairly well in these pyramid-y style builds, because I don't know, it reminds me of what it would be like exploring a pyramid. People are like holding a torch up and, you know, exploring around with their torch in one hand and fish in the other, apparently. But I now have all the stairs in, and they come down to this hallway right here. But yeah, everything is looking really good. We haven't gone down to the next layer yet, but that will be happening in the future. But yeah, this is looking really good. And so now we are going to turn it over to our time lapse. For today's Statistics Spotlight, it is the number of times I have died in this series. And from this, you will be able to quickly realize that I am actually really not very good at what I do, because I die a lot. So, before episode 1, we obviously had 0 deaths, right? In episode 1, I died 3 times. In episode 2, I died once. And I didn't die again until I was recording episode 5. And then I died a bunch in episode 6. Probably the highest amount of times I died was actually between episodes 9 and 10. It was after episode 9, actually. In episode 10, I died 11 times. So, yeah, that's a lot of times to die in one episode. And in total, we have, let's see here, equals that divided by the number of episodes. In total, we have an average of about 3 deaths per episode over all of the episodes. And so, anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. As always, the CSV of all of the statistics as of the end of this episode are available in the description down below. And thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.